What up, y'all? I'm back. It's been a while. Got a lot of personal stuff to take care of right now. Trying to make some moves right now. So I ain't been on for a while, but I'm back. I'm gonna be back on here with videos now. But anyway, uh, this video is gonna be about conscious people and the targeting that conscious people or woke people or whatever you want to call it, people that are spiritually awoken to the false reality that we live in every day, and how they're targeted and why they're targeted. So first of all, I'm gonna tell you the history behind it. So this reality we live in is controlled by certain principalities or certain gods and goddesses right now, and has been for the last umpteen million years, a long time. And now what is happening, along with the golden age coming about, the age of Aquarius is coming, is that the new gods of this reality are waking up within the people. The old gods are starting to become very weak and are starting to lose their powers, and now the gods are waking up within the people, the woke people, the conscious people. Now what's happening is these old gods are targeting these new gods that are waking up in the people, and they're trying to do stuff to them so they don't rise up. I guess, trying to do stuff to conscious folks so they don't rise up. So they will do lots of stuff to try to stop you from reaching your spiritual enlightenment, stop you from growing. And it happens often. I see lots of woke people dealing with different spiritual attack and stuff like that, but before they were awoke, that stuff didn't happen. Now, so that is what's going on. They don't want to give up their throne. They're upset that they're getting weak and losing their authority, and they're trying to stop you from getting where you need to be, the best that they can. Now, I will talk about a few ways that it can happen, and then I'm gonna talk about how to stop this from happening. So they will target your ego. They will target the things that you are egotistical with. For example, if you got anger issues, your anger issues come from the feeling of separation. Well, first of all, ego is the feeling of feeling things that are not true, thinking things are true that are not true, like living in a false reality yourself. Like, we all have our own reality, our own universe within ourselves. When you live in false belief systems and stuff, you are living in ego because you're creating a false reality for yourself. The reason I bring up anger problems is because anger comes from you feeling that you are separated from everyone, when in truth, in reality, we are all one. So if you are angry at someone because you feel disrespected, you feel like they are another person disrespecting you, who is another person. So that's where ego comes from. Lots of folks who are materialistic are targeted through the material things that they covet, like finances, cars, clothes, and girls and stuff. They will take that away from you and try to damage you like that. They will now. This is something that's not really have to do with ego, but it kind of is too. They will say things in your mind that you think are your own thoughts, but it's actually their thoughts. They will do lots of stuff, man. They will do lots of stuff. Whatever they see that your weak spot is, they will target that to try to target you and stop you from rising up to that godhood, to that spiritual enlightenment, that Christ consciousness that you're supposed to reach. Now, how you going to stop that? It's to not be egotistical. You got to tame your ego. You can't fully destroy your ego because you need it, but you have to tame it and only let it come out when you want it to. You have to tame your ego. That's what Christ consciousness is. Christ consciousness is the balance of the female and the feminine and masculine aspects of yourself to become one and attain that Christ consciousness. When you become one, that's that Christ consciousness. The divine feminine comes together with the divine masculine and creates the divine child, which is the Christ. That's what's that about. So you have to tame your ego, because that is the thing they will target. Once you tame your ego, they don't have any weak spots to target, and that is how you will overcome these fools. Now, the best way I can see it right now. The best way I do it is by staying in my I am presence. Because your I am presence is oneness. Like just one day, just sit down and say I am. Maybe even close your eyes and just meditate on the I am presence. Just meditate on your I am presence, and you see what I'm talking about. When you say I am, well, when I say I am, there's this peace that comes over me, because when I say I am, it puts me into that real state of reality where I know who I am. I know I'm all things. I know I'm infinite. I know I have no beginning and no end. So because I have no beginning and no end, there's no way anybody can target me, because I'm infinite. There's no way nobody can put a curse on me, put a hex on me, put a spell on me, because you can't put a curse, hex, or spell on something that is infinite. So I stay in my I am presence at all times, and that's how I'm good. It's staying in my I am presence. I used to even feel like folks were targeting me a while back, but when I got into my I am presence, the bad feeling that I had would go away. So that's how I know this I am presence works. Oneness, the I am presence is the best way that I know of to combat these spirits and stuff from trying to keep you from uprising, because oneness is infinite. So I think that's all I gotta say. So anyway, I'll probably drop some more videos later on. Check y'all later. Peace out.